is the green wall. Please welcome Carmine Corp and Optic.
A wild card rematch, two 2-0 teams at the time. Carmine Corp at that time absolutely dismantled Optic Gaming. It was 12 goals to 4 in a 4-0 sweep, but Optic Gaming, we keep talking about them being this team that no one really cares about, but they're still here. They're in the main event, and they can get their revenge right now.
Being solid on this stage is so important, Johnny.
I'd be surprised if we see a different result, but the one new factor that we've got here that we didn't have in the wild card is the crowd is 10 times bigger. I think it's like 20 times bigger this time. And we saw a lot of both teams in the previous matchup, EU versus South America. I've got a feeling this one might go a little bit differently.
I think going into this matchup, it's going to be interesting to see the K-Corp and what form they're in. The last time we saw them play against Furia, it wasn't the same team as Wildcard. It wasn't the same team as London. I'm talking specifically about that young man right there. I didn't see the knowledge that I've seen the moments that he's been on the K-Corp roster. He was out of position. He was out of moves. He looked a little slow. I want to see a little bit different.
Hey, from now on, he's going to be playing at the performance we have seen him capable of this season. And of course, there's right there Itachi with the Moroccan flag behind him. I think this is something a lot of people might not know about young Itachi here. He is an African representative here. Moved over to Europe when he realized he'd have a chance to perform on the top rosters. And he's here today on the big world stage, representing Morocco.
And it's such a big moment for especially Itachi. It's been a long road. He had to move to even compete at the time, and now with the expansion, he'll be playing with a bunch of other people as well. But Astral coming in, when he played against Furia, we talked about him in London. He looked like one of the best players in the world again, but against Furia, 0 goals. He didn't look the same either, so K-Corp definitely wants to do better here.
They've got to. I mean, I think they need a strong start just to settle the nerves and to get back to their wildcard form. If they get a bit of a slow start, even just a couple of mistakes, then that could really shake them and get them into the kind of vibes that they had against Furia, which were significantly less effective.
And mistakes on this stage mean so much more. You think about them for longer, especially in timeouts between the games, and it plays on your mind. But on the other side, Optic Gaming, they're going to be feeling confident right now.
And here's a green wall missed. One of the best players in the game. We're in Texas. Optic's based in Texas. I don't know if the fans travel to Fort Worth or not, but missed. One of the best in the game, one of the best defenders in the game. The green wall and Optic Gaming goes as he goes. And misses on form and misses on top of his power. The green wall has a better chance than they did earlier in the wild card.
A 3-2 wildcard team had to go up against G2, and obviously they looked fantastic. So Optic didn't fare too well here, but they're still alive, and that's the thing you got to keep saying. Optic is still hanging around. We got Land Lucian coming out, going for those demos. Number 2 in demos per game of all players here.
Was it him who played the Mark? So surely not today. Surely we don't see Mark Illusion. If we see Mark Illusion, I'm not a believer. I'm definitely a believer in Typical's card choice. But Mark, and that didn't work out.
They got to be confident going on stage here. I think any of the teams that narrowly scraped into the world stage will just be feeling they're happy to be here on stage in front of the big crowd. So everything from now on is a bonus, but they know they can be equal. They know they've got it in them, but it's whether each of these teams can go out on stage and play at the level expected of them.
Man, what a stage to be on for so many of them. The rookie performance, the first time they've ever been in front of a crowd like this. There's a way that, London was wonderful. London was similar. The top box had a similar energy, but this is a world championship. This arena is twice as big.
Hold on.
The blue wall's disjointed, y'all.
And they brought the wall with them. Well, hopefully Carmine Corp brought the wall on stage as well.
They're trying. It's hard to get a chant going with a crowd this big.
It's gonna be really interesting too, though, because we always talk about home court, and Optic got it though at this point. Yeah. 2 major champions, or all 3 major champions, was home court. So Optic has to play to that crowd.
Will they be able to pull this one off? This is going to be quite the comeback here. I mean, we've talked about the stakes, we've talked about what it means to every player here, but do they actually have what it takes to pull this one off? Is there actually enough on the side of Optic Gaming to give them a chance over Karmine Corp? Let's get the thoughts from the chat here in the Verizon fan vote. Hashtag KC, hashtag OG, depending on how you feel about that one, Bates.
I'll just go first. The green wall is going down. Blue wall too strong. That's the color. The color is blue once again. And KC Optic, we've seen him play already. Absolutely dominated him so far. I got KC.
Gotta say, Optic Game is very consistent. They'll be consistently 13th in the world, and that's what's going to happen here. So K-Corp as well, blue wall.
I mean, I'm going to be going with the team that's performed better so far in this event, and I hope that the players go out there and play at that level here. I doubt it's going to be the highest quality of games. A lot of nerves going to be on the stage, but I'm going to be going with K-Corp just the same as you guys.
Well, you know me, I always agree, Bates. We're going to go K-Corp. We're always on the same page.
Okay, I'm also going Karmine Corp. Is it this one-sided, though? Is there any hope for Optic?
I should be.
Yeah, it should be this one-sided.
Yeah, I think out of this matchup, it really just comes down to Optic doesn't have the players that can match K-Corp's offensive prowess. Mid, there's only so much he can do on the back line. Landlu, I hope he's not playing the merch gun. But Landlu, he's really got to set like a calm-esque, Arsenal-esque tone up front. I don't think that he has that in him. If that's not there, K-Corp is going to roll him.
Have the Optic fans shown up in chat? Let's take a look at how you guys are voting at home. It's still Karmine Corp fans there. They are the underdogs in every way. The color is blue as for now. There's one chance, though, Optic has to prove everybody wrong. So we'll get to that match here in just a moment. Is there a player you're looking at specifically to step up here? I mean, we talked about how strong Mist is, but is he the difference maker, or is it the team around him?
I think for Optic, it's more about how Karmine Corp play. If Karmine underperform, then that's a chance for Optic to counter that. They're so counter-heavy that they're going to need Karmine Corp's performance to dictate theirs.
Well, let's get onto the stage for match number 2 here in the arena. Fans are ready for it. I know I'm ready for it as well. The players are ready. A best of 7 to stay alive. Win this, you get to keep playing. In the blue, of course, it's Karmine Corp. In the orange will be the green wall of Optic Gaming. A best of 7. Let's get to the gameplay. Let's get down to the stage, into the Verizon Skybox with the Vibe Tribe.
An elimination match between two teams that have built their walls brick by brick. Which one will stand taller? It's Optic versus Karmine Corp.
And you know Optic Gaming salivating at the idea of getting revenge up against KC. They met previously in the Squid stage. It was a sweep, and they're here to prove their worth as a team and their ability to battle back against a team that was so dominant against them earlier on.
Here we go. Only one team can survive and advance to face the Falcons tomorrow with a spot in the top 8 on the line. Nolly was awesome when they met in the wild card stage. He had 8 goals to lead everybody by a vast margin as K-Corp West OG. Will it be a different story now as we got the Ecto meta from Illusion?
And we looked previously at worked out in their matchup against Furia, and what was so difficult for Karmine Corp to handle was the defense stopping and shutting down Astro. He was held against Furia, didn't get a single goal to his name. And he's the MVP. There comes the demo.
Great start here for Optic Gaming. You see the pressure. Missed with the initial flick into the demo. Drees plays it high and leaves Alu with a free lane.
Nathan, ik kan je phone pakken, oké?
So it's Drees with the echo. It's never going to not look ridiculous, but it worked out. The assist on the opening goal. There goes Astro. Looking to get one back immediately. Always a heavy scoring threat. As mentioned, it was Nolly. Last time out, he has been great, as has Astral. Itachi, the story perhaps of this team with his long history getting to this very moment. He's on the ball right now, trying to set up Astral. Nolly coming in from behind, and he's going to have to wait for that lateral pass. That's interrupted by Alu.
Here we go, defense standing tall from Optic Gaming. Look at the passes between each other. But the shot is saved, but rolls in anyway. Not enough power on the touch.
Missed with the power. Hands out off to Drees. Drees going to take it right back. And he tests the defense. Astral can get the touch on the goal line. But if he can't it's not the ball, it's just another goal for Optic. Even if it doesn't fall in, there were bodies waiting to slam that one home. Optic with a 2-goal lead to start things off. Couldn't ask for anything better. In the first 90 seconds of a series, they must win to keep their world championship
Oni tam wbierze jakiś
alive.
team i potem tak to
Saved away by Astral this time.